Hello, comrade, and welcome. I am Vlod from Vladivostok. Nordegraf isn't here today, so I'm here playing MacGuffin's Curse for you. Now this puzzle is very easy. I solved it in like 2 minutes. And less even. First we needed to turn off that console there, as you can see. Then we need to turn on. Actually, I suppose green means on, right? Alright. Then we turn both consoles on and we need that crate up on that button on top. This is a very easy puzzle, I've got way harder puzzles back in Russia. And there we have it. Now we can get the safe. We can get the safe. It's a very easy puzzle, We don't even need to take the safe off of there, we just transform into MacGuffin. And then we swim to the bridge and open the safe. Yeah, it's very easy puzzle. Hey, there's nothing in here. Oh well, except for this big pile of treasure. Well, but if you guys remember, we talked to the gypsy woman. Back in my country, gypsies be cursed. Now, we talked to the gypsy woman and she told us about a secret entrance in the streets where there was a vine in each section and we had to hit the section that didn't have a vine. Well, that's the place I was talking about. As you can see, if you press the N button on that wall there, when you are a wolf, you will swipe at it and break the wall. It's very easy to solve. Now there's no loot here, so I don't know why Nordegraf was hanging around here. There we are now in Invert the Park. Now before we actually get to where we're going, where the treasure she mentioned was, you can see here, we have a bit of a puzzle. But this puzzle, if you overthink it, you're going to get it wrong. But it's a very easy puzzle. There's nothing in that other one, in that other pile of mud. But in that one you can find a console. You turn on that console and it will open the bridge there. Now we just transform into a wolf and take the battery. Very easy puzzle, as you can see. And after that it's easy sailing to the next. To our objective in this first part. We got to go around and push it so we can pull it up to the top. It's a very easy puzzle. See, we've already solved it. It's a very easy puzzle. And now we should be going to a very familiar room. You should remember this room. We did that when we were passing through Invert the Park. It's a very easy puzzle. But to solve this, it's pretty easy. We have to transform in both the platforms there. It will open the safe. Very easy. And in it, we find a special comic. It looks like there's a torn up comic page here. See, special comic. There's no one we actually know in that special comic. Now back here, ancient royalty shows the way in the sea of green. Swipe where... I couldn't read at all, I skipped too fast. I'm an idiot, sorry. But basically, if we go to Invert the Park, if you remember, this is right before the mayor's mansion. If you go to the mayor's entrance and come out, you come out right here. We dig here because Strump's van was here before. You find this little piece of evidence there, the Roger Strump's little bio. Very good. Now we are progressing. Now we go back. We need to go to where royalty is. If you guys remember King Graf's statue, we have to go, if I'm not mistaken, two levels, two rooms to the left here, to the right, sorry. I'm not very familiarized with the English dialect, so I'm sorry if I made mistakes. If I made mistake, I'm sorry. Now, we need to hit where the sword is pointing. That might be a little complicated, but if you just swipe right there, you can get your prize. Same as last time, you just sit on one, transform, sit on other, transform, and you can claim your prize, even as a wolf. There's no problem. Hey, look, like there's a ton of comic in here. See, a little bit more, but we can't quite make up. Far to the northwest of the Tomfield Maze, the path appears to cease. Alright, this is actually very easy. We need to go to Compton, where Compton is, and then we go to the left, to the very last room. If you guys remember this room. Now you see those pieces of paper on the top, forming a slight pattern. If you swipe right at the middle, you get the opening, and you can transform in both paths and get your treasure. That's basically what we're going to do this episode. Get the treasures. Hey, look like there's another torn page. It seems like there's another page of those comics. To the north of the Still in the Mud, the water has conquered man's blockades. Now, Still in the Mud, he even says it, is the junkyard. We just have to go to the junkyard. There are two things I want to do here. First, if you go to the entrance, and you will see the first locked door. There's this room is not required. This is not where we have to be to find the treasure. But since we're here, we might as well do it. Now, to start, you need to go through the window and transform into a wolf. Then you need to put the safe on top of the button. Then you need to dig out those parts, the mud piles, the dirt piles. To me it looked like mud. But back in Russia I saw lots of mud. And now we need to transform back and press the button there. The console button. It's very easy puzzle again. And we'll go up top as a werewolf. And we're going to dig out the last part. There will, spoiler alert, there will be a console under the dirt pile. See, spoiler alert, like in the books, haha! And we press it, and as you can see, we get that. When we take the safe off the button, it will change the laser's position. But this is no problem. We transform back and go through the window, and we transform in the floor pad right on top. And then we just need to push the safe out and go transform in the moonlight. Very easy. It's very easy. A very easy puzzle for a very easy place, as you can see. Looks like there's another one of these comic pieces in here, and more cash, of course. Of course. We still can't quite make up what's going on there, but that's no problem. Now we need to continue forward up to the crow's hideout. If you guys remember, to the room to the right there was another one of those high security doors. This is the crow's hideout, of course. And then we go to the right of this. And right on top, if I'm not mistaken, yes, the high security door. We go through it. Now there is a puzzle room before this secret treasure room, but if you guys look up top, there's a small bit of water. If you can go up there, if you swim up there, you get to the treasure that she talked about. That was blockaded by water. We got another piece of the comic. I think we completed a page too. Yes, we did. We see a nobleman and what appears to be King Graf transmuting into a werewolf. Not transmuting, what did they say? Transforming into werewolf. Now this room is actually more easier than it looks. Even though I make mistakes here. First we go to the top there. We put the crate on the top. There's nothing really else on under those except for this one. This one has a pad where you can transform back to MacGuffin. Now here's where I make mistake. I couldn't have transformed there. That's wrong. We need to go back and transform into Werewolf. We need to put the heavy crate on top of the button where the wooden crate is. Then we need to put that wooden crate on top of the other button. I make mistake there, but I'm human. There we go. Now we have it right on top of that button. And then we need to transform, but not transform there. We needed to transform on the pad. See, make other mistake. But not much of a problem. We press the button again and problem solved. Now we can transform on the moonlight, on the spotlight there, then we transform on the pad. And there we have it. Now we transform into Werewolf there, and we push it, the safe, right into that position. And now we need to take that wooden crate right off that button, but I can't particularly do that now because I'm an idiot and I make mistake again. See, I make mistake, I need to transform back. Okay, now we push the crate off, the button. And now we transform there. And there we go. We need the spotlight on this side so we can transform and push the safe down. Now we transform on the pad and everything's solved. We got this done. The streets protected by a steel army. We have no idea what this means, but if you go to Invert the Park entrance, as I'll do right here, and go up, you go backwards through the streets, you find the security door. And here you get this puzzle. Now this puzzle is actually very easy. Very easy. First, you need to push the crates in these orders. You need to make a space so you can get to the pad where you can transform into MacGuffin and the safe. Also, you need the safe in an accessible place, but not blocking that path to that. Because in the wall there, back there, this is the steel army they talked about. Now here's how you get the safe off the position without blocking your path. Easy enough. And then you swipe at the wall. Very easy. Then we open the safe, we go back and open the ancient safe. Aha, another one of those comic pieces, yes. And it looks like it's Alphonse and Anna. And MacGuffin's shawl. He used to be a magician, right? I had a cousin who was a magician once. He used to make his money disappear every month. Ha ha ha! Now, he had gambling there. The mobster shot him in the face. Part of the reason I left Russia, we found another comic piece. And it looks like King Refs. It looks like he wasn't a king when he started out. Interesting. We go back to the Gypsy District. Those who look to the right of the mansion bath will wipe a single tear. Now that we are here, I'm going to speed this up because this is actually quite tedious, but it reminds you of Pokemon, right? So just watch it. Speed up time. Now that we are done, don't forget to open both doors, it's very important. It reminds me a lot of Pokemon, that Vinasian. Yes, Now, we open the safe, then we transform back to wolf and go through the wall. On the right, there, where we open the door. Don't forget that. A pirated copy of the point-and-click adventure game Jolly Rover. That's another game by the developers of this game. See, you need to swap that wall. If you don't, you have to do it all over again, so don't forget that. I make mistake here too. I get confused and don't know how to solve this. But I get myself together, eventually. This room is actually really easy. You might think you need to get all of the crates out of the way, but you don't. That's the first mistake I make. I try to get that, but we don't need to get it out right now. We actually need it in place in order for us to get the little piece of gel right on top. See, I get confused. I didn't even go back one room, but I go back and fix my confusion. For starters, we need to go to the top spotlight there. But I'm an idiot and I get confused. Okay, now we go up. And we transform in this, and we need to push this crate right there out of the way. Now we push the other one. But we can't quite do that, so we transform back. I push from the other side. We need to get it as far right as possible. Right there. We need to push this crate that we need to put this crate that I just pulled there right on top of the safe. At least on the row on top of the safe where we can. So we will be going around once more and pulling it down south one block. See? Now we go around and pull it down. Now we do the same, we go up and then we push it down, then we transform. We do basically the same, except we pull it to the right, push it to the right actually, push it real good. Now as we go around, you can find it right here. We push it to the right there and we have opened a path. Now we just need to get that crate out of the way so we can get the tier. That's actually really easy to do. We push it down, transform, then go around and push it to the right one time. Pull it to the right, I mean. Now, as you see, we go around and we push it to one to the right. Pull it one to the right, or two. It works too. Or do that. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Now we need to transform back to MacGuffin and swim across and grab the tier. Very expensive jewel, yes? Jewel, yes. This should help. Like singer, like country singer, jewel. A sapphire. Now to get that safe, we need to put a crate where the jewel was. It should be easy enough. Just do the reverse of what you just did to get it there. You push it. Yes. Then you need to transform into wolf. Into that place. Pull that crate too. So you can grab the safe when you go around. Don't forget to transform into MacGuffin and get the safe. This will be the last thing we do on this episode. What a jeep. You see, it's the girl, the journalist. Back in my country, journalists don't talk too much like she talks in this game. We go back to the Gypsy, and that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed me, Vlod from Vlodvostok. And I hope you look forward to more episodes with me. Although I won't be in all, I will appear from time to time. I will see you guys on, how does he put it? On the flip side, right? I'll see you guys then on the flip side on the next episode. Goodbye.